Hi, I'm Tara, and this is my term project on Lactobacillus acidophilus. You can see my works cited page here, and you'll notice each source corresponds with a Roman numeral, which will pop up throughout the comic. I wanted to approach this with a really general audience in mind, doing my best to keep all the information as accessible as possible. Here we go. Hello? In here. Closer. Hi, I'm Lactobacillus acidophilus. Sorry it took so long to find me. I'm pretty small, like only 2 micrometers small. Anyway, a bit about me. I'm rod-shaped, gram-positive, low GC, catalase negative, and non-sporulating. I pretty much look like a Cheeto Puff under the microscope, and I'm often arranged in chains or palisades. You won't be able to see me here, but I'm in a lot of foods and supplements. More about that later. For now, let's slow it down and start from the beginning. I was initially isolated from infant feces in 1900. I know, but we all start somewhere. That said, I've existed long before humans isolated me. In fact, I've probably been around since before humans were a thing. Everyone in my family is part of the domain Bacteria. My great-great-great-grandmother belongs to the order Lactobacillus and hangs out in the same acid-tolerant circles as Streptococcus and Enterococcus. My closest family belongs to the order of Lactobacillus. I have like 170 cousins, and we all kind of look alike, so it can be hard to tell us apart just by looking. I grew up indigenous to the human gastrointestinal tract, but I have a ton of family in the reproductive tract. L. iners, L. crispatus, L. jensenii, and L. vaginalis have lived there since before I can remember. And I've been to visit family up north in the mouth as well. Most of my family has a reputation for being friendly and helpful to the human body, but there are the occasional opportunistic pathogens. Even I can cause issues from time to time. Dental abscesses, endocarditis, empyema, and sometimes even infections in prosthetic limbs. Sorry. All that aside, I'm an overwhelmingly friendly microbe, and that's what we'll focus on today. I'm mostly known around these parts for my ability to maintain acidic environments and restore microbial balance. How do I do it? Well, to start, I love carbs. Who doesn't? I especially love lactose, and I'm really good at fermenting it into lactic acid. If I'm being honest, carbohydrates are the only energy source I can eat, and lactic acid is the only thing I can produce. I'm what they call a homo fermenter. It's why I live where I live, in acidic zones, typically ranging from 5.5 to 6. Push it past 4 on the pH scale, though, and I'm out. I prefer heat and moisture. 37 to 42 degrees Celsius is my favorite. Out of all of my closest relatives, I'm the least tolerant of oxygen, so most people call me microaerobic. But I really prefer anaerobic environments. As far away from oxygen as possible, please. All this to say, I've got what's known as desirable probiotic physiology, which is really just a fancy way of saying the way I'm built makes me a beloved bacillus in the world of probiotics. I'm good at what I do. My bread and butter is maintaining those acidic environments, which defends my host from harmful pathogens who can't stand the acid I thrive in. I'm also bile resistant. There are also a lot of studies that say I'm good at mediating immune response, lowering serum cholesterol, improving lactose metabolism, and treating or preventing infection. People turn me into freeze-dried granules, powders, capsules, liquid preparations, and even vaginal suppositories. Still not convinced I'm the GOAT? Check it out. I regulate the balance of intestinal flora by reducing intestinal pH and producing metabolites. I give pathogens like these guys a really hard time. I can also inhibit growth of pathogenic microorganisms that produce harmful exoenzymes, like azoreductase, nitroreductase, and beta-glucosidase. I can even simply reduce enzyme activity altogether. I also love to adhere to colonocytes, making it tough competition for pathogenic bacteria. And just to re-emphasize, I'm really helpful within the reproductive tract of estrogenic people. I'm really efficient at restoring balance and addressing issues related to bacterial vaginosis. Really, really. Want to stay in touch? Me too. You can find me in milk and yogurt enriched with me, in miso, tempeh, and fermented foods. Make sure to eat things like onions, garlic, bananas, honey, barley, and wheat. They contain prebiotics I love. Bye!